So, number 4. I read that one. Number 5. Fear the Lord and delight in his commandments. I just underlined the first sentence. How foolish when we fear sickness or death, but do not fear God or his commandments. Jesus warned us to get it straight. Do not fear those who kill the body, but are unable to kill the soul, but rather fear him who is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. It's so true. I don't know why. I've said this on more than one occasion, like shaking in my boots on my videos, and people are always like, why are you saying you're shaking in your boots when you're, disobeying God? I'm like, because to be disobeying the Lord is petrifying. So she says that here, that when you are fearful of, when you're not in God's will, that's the beginning of wisdom, as Proverbs tells us. It is a healthy fear to be fearful of the Lord when you're not in his will, when you're not obeying him. Number 6, realize God is ever present with you. God is with you. My children, from time to time, get scared at night, and we always quote Psalm 4:8, which says, I will both lie down in peace. I will both lie down and sleep, for you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety. And then we always sing Isaiah 43, which is not the exact context, but it says, do not fear. And I just love singing it to them. But yeah, just memorizing scripture that talks about how God is with us, and remembering that he's with us and he will never leave us or forsake us. If he is with us, who can be against us? So many things. He is with us. That should comfort us tremendously. Number 7, believe God is what I wrote. Trust God to keep his word. Believe him. He already told you that he will provide your every need. He already told you he's going to take care of you. He already told you, do not be anxious. So obey him and believe him. Anxiety is unbelief. When we're anxious, we're not believing what God said, that he is going to provide for us, that he's going to take care of us, that he will never leave us or forsake us. We're not believing him. So anxiety is unbelief. Fear is unbelief in what God has said. And so it's sin. Number 8, seek after the Lord when you are afraid. He is our comforter. He is our Prince of Peace. He is our provider. I wrote. And then number 9, overcome your fear with love. This was so awesome. The fear is selfish. That was so cool to me. So fear is selfish. Love is selfless. And the little excerpt, I don't know where it's from. She doesn't specify. Love is so busy doing today's tasks that it has no time to worry about tomorrow, because it focuses on tomorrow. Fear fails to undertake responsibilities today. Love leads to greater love, fulfilling obligations, brings peace and joy and satisfaction, and greater love and devotion to the work. Fear, in turn, occasions greater fear, since failure to assume responsibilities bring additional fear of the consequences of acting irresponsibly. Those who fear God enough to take his word seriously find that this fear develops into mutual love. The way, then, to put off fear is to put on love. I thought that was so awesome. So awesome. One of the biggest things you can do when you feel fearful about whatever is act in love. And if you need a reminder of what that should look like, read 1 Corinthians 13. Don't act in love according to your definition, according to the Lord's definition. And then something else, she talked a lot about Philippians 4, 6 through 9, which is such a huge go-to verse for me as well. With the kids, sometimes they'll tell me stuff like, I can't get this out of my head or whatever, or what if this happened, what if that happened? And I'm like, boys, is that true? Is that lovely? Is that worthy of praise? Is that excellent? No. Well, then let's not dwell on that. Let's dwell on the truth, And then also, like, the next verse is, do not be anxious. There's a song about this in Seeds Family Worship. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your request to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. So Yeah, that's so awesome that she went over this passage and just broke it down. Pray, ask the Lord, and thank the Lord. Replace biblical thoughts with biblical thoughts. Verse 8, the peace of God. Perform practical acts appropriate for the specific situation. Verse 9. And then her awesome chart. I love these charts of replacing unbiblical thoughts with biblical thoughts. Taking every thought captive and replacing it with truth is such a big part of the Christian life. I put fight unbiblical lies with biblical truth. The Lord will renew your mind with his word. And the last thing, God's peace, incomprehensible in its grandeur, will stand guard at the door of the believer's heart and thoughts, preventing the entrance of fears and doubts. So be in the word, and it equips us to fight sin. The word tells us it will renew our mind. It will equip us to fight against the enemy's lies. It will change our hearts. So we should definitely be in the word if we want those things. You want God to change your heart? You want a renewed mind? You want to have the weapons to fight against Satan? Be in the word. Tell me what you thought of this chapter.